guys! Welcome to the 10th episode of Hashtag TV. Ayun. So welcome guys, welcome back. Today I am very excited for my guest. He is actually from Aklan. Kasi for the past few weeks, wala kasi akong, how do I say this? Wala pang guest na is from Panay Island or someone from Visayas. So today we will have a special guest from Aklan, and this person is very dear to me. I've met him since probably elementary pa kami, 'di ba? So I'll introduce him to you guys. So I'm calling him in. Hello, Nang Marlou. Hello.
Hi, Shane.
Hi, Nang Marlou. Okay. Oh, by the way,
Hello.
guys. So Hiligaynon/Aknanon 101. So here in Visayas, when we say manong or manang, it means ate or kuya, 'di ba, Nang Marlou?
Yes,
Kasi
correct.
here in Manila, uh, when you call someone manong or manang, it means ale or matandang kuya. So there in Visayas, we call manong or manang, parang endearment siya kumbaga for ate or kuya. Ayun.
Yes.
So how are you
Just to
naman
clear
dyan,
things
Nang
up.
Marlu? Oo.
I'm okay. I'm okay po. Actually, Shane, kakatapos lang namin kanina mamigay ng relief packs to our TODA members.
Mm-mm.
And actually, this afternoon, we were able to give as well food packs for our border patrol personnel sa Kalibo.
Oh, that's so nice. So, I was wondering, I was checking earlier, do you already know kung ilan na here in the Philippines? Yung, how do I say this, yung COVID cases. So, I'm sharing here, ayun, from our website for COVID updates from TechEd, yung partner po namin. So, let us check here. So, right now, we are currently at 3,870, 182 confirmed deaths, and 96 confirmed recoveries. So, I don't know if kung sa Aklan po ba Nong Marlou, nag-mass testing na din ba?
So far, mass testing, wala pa talagang update.
Mm-mm.
As of the moment, parang we are depending on the efforts of the BHERTs or the
Yeah.
barangay enforcers for
Barangay
the
enforcers.
COVID-19.
Oh, I see. Oo. Also, dun sa Aklan, I think we have their numbers here. Let me check.
Yeah.
Ayun. Ay, hold on. Oh, Nong Marlou, I think there's an echo coming from your side.
Ay, okay, wait.
Ayun, narinig po kasi ng audience natin yung echo.
Wait lang. Should I wear a headphone?
Yes po.
Okay.
Better
Wait, I
na
don't
po
have
yun ng
a
Marlou.
headphone.
Okay, don't worry, no, it's okay. Okay, so it's okay lang ng Marlou. Anyway, for the coronavirus update here in Aklan, we have here, thank you Nong Marlou for sending me this. So we have here
Yes.
6 positive cases. We have 6 na in Aklan.
Yes, and all of them are actually confined sa
Mm-mm.
Dr. Rafael Escombocon Memorial Hospital.
Mm-mm. I see.
If I'm correct.
Okay, so how is Aklan ba in terms of parang handling? Do they panic ba or may panic po bang nagaganap?
In terms of the healthcare siguro na in perspective, medyo sufficient na rin yung supplies natin ng mga PPEs kasi marami rin actually nagda-demand coming from the Akanon constituents.
Mm-mm.
So what happens now is we actually have already sufficient supplies, but in terms of like panic siguro I cannot see any panic naman dito sa atin. And
Mm-mm.
one good news here in Aklan is that walang local transmission na nangyayari. So, all the cases are
Mm.
actually related din sa mga nagkaka-positive and then
Yeah.
nahahawakan din yung mga close contact. But these close contact na mga individuals were already actually quarantined naman sa bahay nila.
Alright, no? Hold on, I'll just switch to my webcam. Baka sakali dito sa akin galing yung ating echo. Alright, hold on.
Okay na ba?
Hello, Nong, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes? Ayun, okay.
Can
Ayun,
you
Nong
hear me?
Marlou. So, yes, I can hear you. Ayun. So, Nong Marlou, can you explain to me ano exactly yung state there in Aklan nung in-announce na yung Luzon magkakaroon ng enhanced community quarantine or yung community quarantine ba? Nagpapanik ba yung mga
Okay,
tao?
so siguro in terms of the concerns siguro ng ating mga constituents, of course there's this panic then
Yeah.
nagpanic din sila, but the LGU is assuring us naman they're trying to make measures naman for us to be safe here in the province. So right after the announcement of the lockdown doon sa Luzon, our LGU is actually doing its best to create executive orders as well to have the community quarantine and to have lockdown as well. Actually, our LGU here, especially in Kalibo, they already
Yeah.
wanted to have the, let's say, suspension of flights way back before February.
Yeah, flights.
However, we cannot do
Actually.
it because we cannot do it. It's because the order should be coming from the national government. Meron na sanang mga measures yung LGU natin beforehand na isusustaga, especially knowing that Kalibo is the gateway to Boracay and
Yeah,
Boracay
that's
is
true. Oo, yun yung
the
concern,
place
di ba?
where our tourists go talaga. Okay, so is the line okay now?
Yeah. So, I was actually in Aklan around January. So, yung nangyayari doon was that, parang hindi siya lockdown, pero at some point, parang iniiwasan na namin lumabas. Pero January pa lang, I've seen a lot of people wearing masks na, even going to church wearing masks na. And
Yes.
as well as we've visited as well yung airport, as in parang ghost town siya. I think at some point nag-stop yung Aklan na mag-accept ng flights. And per kinontinue ulit.
Syempre, and when we announced the nation of flights already, as in like konti na talaga yung mga tao, pero when the LGU actually announced the enhanced community quarantine, like here is that people are following the order. So, pero like as an ordinary individual observing the current status, kasi ilang days na rin tayong naka-community quarantine, medyo marami na rin yung tao nasa labas, medyo nagiging complacent. Kaya it's a challenge for the GU to actually control the number out of their houses. Kasi natin place all the fault to the people because naman siguro ubos na rin yung supplies nila sa bahay nila, and knowing that we're going to extend our enhanced community quarantine until April 30. So yun yung reason they go out because they need to buy some essence.
Yeah, that's true. So right now, there's still flights right to Aklan, and then as well as people are parang hindi or may curfew po ba dyan, no? May curfew po ba dyan?
Pardon, Shay. The choppy.
Oh, sorry. No, that's okay. May so meaning yung yung situation dyan is parang may flights pa rin and then pero at least parang physical distancing yung mga tao. Hello, no?
Alam ka, medyo choppy talaga.
That's okay.
Sorry,
Okay,
sorry. My connection.
okay lang na. This happens. This happens talaga. Kasi you know naman, here, during enhanced community quarantine, yung nangyayari kasi usually is, di ba may surge ng mga people using the internet. So, medyo madami tayong nagiging traffic on the line. So, I was wondering, Nong, so how is the government responding there? So, are they parang ramdam naman po sila ng mga aklanon or mga kalibonhon? Ayun, I think we are having some technical difficulties with Sir Marlou. Alright, so can you hear me, no? Okay na ba yung connection? Hello? I don't
Hello,
think.
Shane? Can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah, I can hear you.
Line mo, Shane. Yung mga questions. Sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, okay lang, no? So right now ba, can you hear me clearly now or not yet? No? No, I don't think so.
The what?
The line, can you hear me?
Yeah, better than earlier.
Better? Better than earlier. Pero, so medyo clear na, medyo okay na. Hello, no? Alright. The line, can you hear me?
Ayan. Yeah, better than earlier.
Better than earlier. Pero, so medyo clear na, medyo okay na. Alright, Dong. Okay, we are going muna on a how do I say this? A commercial break muna in order for us to look for to troubleshoot this connection, di ba? Alright, hold on. We'll be back in a short while, you guys. Hold on. Okay, we are going muna on a how do I say this?
Okay. Shane, hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
Okay.
Can you hear me na po? Yes? No?
Okay.
Alright, hold on po. Nang Marlou, we will go for a commercial break po muna. So, papakita ko po ngayon yung trending po ngayon na Dalgona Coffee and how to make it. Ayun, guys. So, hope you guys enjoy it. Ayun guys. So I hope you guys like that video kasi I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys has already tried yung dalgona coffee na yun, di ba? So it's very easy to make, especially na yung mga ingredients nandiyan lang pa sa bahay nyo. So while we are waiting for Nong Marlou to come back, so I was actually looking through the Facebook page of Project Kalibo. If you guys would take a scroll with me along here, di ba? Let's see. Ayun. So, when you come into their Facebook page, you can actually see na since March 18 lang actually sila. Diba? So it's amazing. From March 18, and then they already gathered 2,680 followers. And then 2,620 naman na likers. So when you think about it, diba? Sobrang laki ng impact ng binibigay ng Project Kalibo. So a little bit of a trivia. So did you guys know yung Kalibo nila here in their logo is parang a little bit of an acronym pala. So it means Project Kalibo, kapit bisig para sa frontliners ng Kalibo. Ayun. So guys, when we scroll at their wall, so what we can see here is that meron silang different mga projects from Project Kalibo. So later on, we will ask Nong Marlou to tell us more about this. So this one is actually their pin post, diba? So it says Sanggatos para sa Sangka Bayani campaign. So Sanggatos in Aklanon, it means 100 pesos. So for your 100 pesos, actually you can provide yung mga Kalibonhon frontliners. So one scrumptious meal, okay, and then one set of face masks. Ayun, guys. So later, we will also post yung mga ways on how you can also donate or support their cause for Project Kalibo. Also, I have also been wondering, di ba? Kasi it's so nice actually na may nagbe-breakdown sila kung how much actually yung napupunta or gaano kadami yung nabibili nila. Like this one, if you guys can see. So this Sir J. Lord Solana is actually one of their, I guess, sponsors or nag-donate po. So here, naka-breakdown po sa kanila na 6,800 pesos napunta po sa well-milled rice, as well as yung 13,800 niya napunta sa whole chicken, and as well as sa 4,000 na napunta sa bulanglang. Ayun, di ba? So actually, this is one of the things na medyo, how do I say this, na medyo nagiging issue, I guess, for the Philippines. Kasi di ba, we keep on talking about the 275 billion na budget, but we never necessarily see yung parang breakdown of it. I guess that's where some clamor from the Filipino people is coming from, di ba? Kasi I think naman na maibigay nila yung breakdown, di ba? At least medyo naiisip ng mga taong bayan na okay, my taxes are going somewhere that is important, di ba? So this is very good for Project Kalibo kasi yung, actually, this one, I'm very interested, Adopt a Toda campaign. So I think this campaign is actually for yung mga tricycle drivers nila doon in Aklan, na as in you can adopt parang a family or one how do I say this? One tricycle driver, and then you can donate some goods for them. Kasi syempre guys, you have to face it. Not everyone, especially for pandemics, di ba? Not everyone is well off. Not everyone can actually survive this pandemic na in monetary wise, di ba? Especially for those people who doesn't necessarily have the biggest sweldo. Ayun. So scrolling down, so tingnan nyo to guys. As of April 9, 2020, sa tulong po ng ating mga butihing donors, mayroon na po tayong 14 Kalibo Todas na na-adopt. Ayun. So may infographics pa nga sila guys. So one is from Andagaw, Bacau Norte, Bacau Sur. So these are places actually in Aklan, di ba? So may mga naka-adopt na sa kanila. Uy, ayun, may isang hindi walang sticker guys. Kung meron po dyan na gustong mag-adopt, etong sinalo ko, please paki-adopt na po. Ayun, so there are a lot more places na mga pwede nyo pong pag-donatan. So they already have na Look. You can see here Poblacion 2 to 25. So, nakalagay din dito yung mga breakdowns on how much ba yung binibili nila per kilo, how much ba binibili nila per well-milled rice or fresh chicken. 'Di ba? Kasi it's something na medyo na it is very important ngayon, syempre, kasi I don't know if you guys have accepted siguro yung mga binibigay ng mga barangay ninyo. I don't know kung how much you are getting, 'di ba? Pero some kasi na nakikita natin on social media, syempre pag nakakapag-scroll tayo on our timeline, we can see na others only receive, for example, one pancit canton and then one delata, 'di ba? Kasi it's important as well to make sure na kung ano mang ibinibigay natin sa mga people in our barangay, syempre it could matutustusan ba sila for the week or kahit for the whole day man lang, di ba? So, ayun, I think Nong Marlou is ready. Can we bring him back? Ayun. Hello, Nong. Can you hear me?
Yes, I think, yes, better.
Yes, better. Yes, finally. Ayun. So, Nong Marlou, can you please tell us about, how about the government po pala dyan, Nong? Kasi here in Manila, di ba, we are experiencing a lot of, how do I say this? Parang others like Vico or Yorme actually is parang being praised by people in social media, other people not so much, di ba? So how is the
Yes.
government there in Aklan doing naman? Nararamdaman naman po ba sila ng mga tambayang mga Kalibonhon, mga Aklanons?
Actually, for the LGU of Kalibo,
Yeah.
they already distributed the relief goods that are intended to be distributed. And yung in terms sa sa LGU, sa province naman natin, they're doing their best as well to provide our frontliners with PPE. So they've been calling for volunteers to create those PPEs, like improvised PPEs, especially the face shields, yun.
Yeah,
And
face shields.
they're doing their best. They're really doing their best. It's just that siguro may mga tao talaga na kinikriticize pa rin, but we cannot avoid the criticism
Yeah,
naman
that's
talaga.
true.
Especially
Yeah,
those
that's
who can
true.
receive goods, di ba? So they really criticize the government. Pero they're doing their best to actually
Oo
combat
naman.
that.
I think most of our government, our public servants naman talaga, they are doing their best. They're trying their best din talaga. So, I was wondering, how was Project Kalibo formed? Kasi mayroon po ba kayong inspiration? Kasi we've seen na nung pumatak lang po yung lockdown here in Manila, doon lang, I mean March 18. So 16 kasi here in Manila yung enhanced community quarantine. So automatic yun, 2 days straight after na mag-ECQ, gumawa na agad kayo ng group na to. So ano po yung inspiration? Bakit niyo naman po naisipan ng mga proponents niyo na gumawa ng Project Kalibo?
Actually, Project Kalibo started on March 18. It's a night of March 18, and my sister, Mary Lou Salido, and her friend, Miss Maranata, who they are actually affiliated with the LGU of Kalibo. But
Yeah.
they have decided to come up with an idea of how to help our frontliners. So
Yeah.
they told my help to think of how to brand the said product. And since I have a background with event organizing, I've been organizing
Yeah.
events in the province. So probably they could really I could really help them in terms of like generating ideas on how to really effectively come up with a campaign. So we thought of the name Project Kalibo. That's on March 8th, night of March 18. And Kalibo, abbreviation of Kapit Bisig para sa mga frontliners ng Kalibo, wherein Ka came from the Kapit Bisig, Li comes from frontliners, and Bo comes from Kalibo. And we really wanted to make a name that is authentically and that is really focused on helping our Kalibonhon frontliners. So right after the planning stage on the night of March 18, by March 19, we have launched it on social media.
I see, okay. So ever since then, how did you gather yung community niyo po? I mean, were there like yung mga proponents po ba? How did you guys choose to form yourselves, or do you guys have the same values?
Okay, so basically, yung mga core group talaga, we are actually 10 in the group, and 10 kami dahil we're friends. Like, of friends and then friends. So nagtulungan na lang kami. And then we decided on the first wave siguro, we're not really actually expecting a lot of donations coming from other people because what we decided here is we are going to use our own money on the first.
Your own pockets.
We'll just let other people know that we have this fundraising activity so that they will be enticed as well to donate and help our frontliners. And we are so overwhelmed actually dahil parang when we launched the project, actually by March 19, it's Thursday, we already have plans of giving food already by March 20. So that's Friday. We started with 50 hot meals for our frontliners, like the policemen and our border patrol, our healthcare workers. So we started with 50 and then like the rest is history. So now we are serving around 4,000 like frontliners here in Kalibo with the help of the donors as well.
That's so great. Tapos you guys have been also featured in radio stations like this one. I've seen it on your on your website, on your profile. Ayun, so this one is from Radio Natin. Radio Natin Kalibo. Was this the first? No, this was only yesterday.
It was yesterday. Actually, like, and then tonight we have this video cast from Philippines. So it's like jam packed for Project Kalibo to promote our advocacy.
As well as featured din ata kayo here in Barangay RU 92.9 Super Radio Kalibo. Ayun. So I think you guys are already gathering your how do I say this, your community as well as yung mga followers din ninyo. Kasi at some point, I think as I was scrolling around lang on Facebook, nakita ko, merong Project Kalibo. Tapos as in, nahapyawan ko lang. Parang at first, kasi syempre, I'm here in Manila, di ba? So, I was thinking na, okay, that's so nice. Kasi at least, di ba? At least may org na may org na gumagalaw in Kalibo. And then at the same time, I was also, parang hindi ko pa na-realize na kasama ka doon. Kasi there was this certain picture lang na nakita ko na parang napatingin ako tapos sabi ko, sinong Marlou ba yan? 'Di ba? Kasi at some point, kasi 'di ba parang sabi ko, kasi I pretty much, kasi 'di ba Kalibo parang it's parang a small place lang din. Almost everyone knows everyone, especially 'di ba kapag you guys parang nag-join kayo ng mga pa-contest ng mga inter-school, di ba? Kaya parang, Marlou. Yun. So, how did it feel po na your Project Kalibo is actually gathering followers na po? Na parang, nafe-feature na kayo.
We're actually really, really happy. Why? Because exposure that we get, we can really help a lot of frontliners dahil nga po sa sponsor, parang marami rin pong nagdo-donate. Even they're not just Kalibonhons who are donating, pero yung mga tao rin from outside the Philippines, from outside the province of Aklan, they're also donating. It actually started when we helped one COVID-19 positive patient here in the province, yung German na-admit dito sa Dr. Rafael S. Tumboco Memorial Hospital. So, one relative actually of that German patient chatted one of our core members in Project Kalibo, and they're really asking for help. And the next day, we did not hesitate to go to the hospital and bring all the essentials needed by the German, yung mga request ng German na yun. And then we posted it on social media. Like everybody, we gathered cases from the netizens, and that ang dami na rin nagdo-donate sa amin because of the good thing we did for the German patient.
Oh, I see. So German pala yung first case dyan in Kalibo. So someone who has travel parang previous travels.
Bali hindi talaga siya yung first case natin dito. Bali he's from Romblon and then he was brought here because syempre wala po sila doon enough facilities sa Romblon, and the protocol is to bring the patients from Romblon to the province of Aklan. And actually that's the third, I think. If I could remember, the third already na nandito na sa Aklan.
Okay, so that's really great po na as in yun yung first yung naging project, right? So I'm gonna share to you a video na as in favorite ko of you. Ayun. So this is actually my favorite picture of you kasi parang alam mo yan yung you were carrying the bag tapos
Yes.
I feel like parang alam mo yan yung parang mga superhero na may cape parang ganun yung aura niya.
Okay, thank you. Yes, that picture was taken in McDonald's Kalibo, Kalibo branch. Because McDonald's Aklan partnered with Project Kalibo in serving our frontliners. So for 10 days, we have partnered with McDonald's through their McDonald's Kindness Kitchen. So we are so lucky though that we were chosen to become their platform in spreading the blessings that they have in McDonald's. So with the help
So
with the help
McDonald's yung nag-reach out?
Yes, bali through the efforts as well of their operations consultant, one of our core members. Shout out pala kay Miss May Answante who's currently watching.
Hello po.
Through her help, we were able to serve almost 3,500 frontliners through the McDo meals that we're providing. These are snacks. These are lunch and drinks as well that we bring to our frontliners. And kami talaga yung nagdadala sa ating mga frontliners anywhere in Kalibo.
As in personally?
Personally, yes.
So
The
ano
bag
po?
na yun, story behind that bag, I actually carried that bag sa Kalibo. Naglilibot ako ng Kalibo carrying that bag. Because Kalibo Cable actually the cable TV net providing dito sa Aklan, they have chatted us, they have texted us. We are willing to help in terms of transferring or distributing our food since it's really hard in logistics kasi medyo nalilimit na yung galaw natin dito. Kaya send sila ng help sa organization and sila na ngayon yung official namin na partner when it comes to like transferring our donations, our meals sa ating mga frontliners. So the story behind that picture actually, Shane, is but ako, that time our target is to serve our local pharmacy and drugstore personnel. Frontliners din sila. It's not just exclusive for healthcare workers, sa ating mga nurses, even the security guards, they are frontliners. Anybody who actually bring their service amid COVID-19 outbreak. So we consider them as frontliners as well. Kaya I was carrying that bag. Pumapasok ako ng Gaisano Mall because there are pharmacies in Gaisano, but I'm not really shy in bringing that bag. I feel so proud that I have that bag because I know for sure that that item inside that bag would actually bring joy as well to the people who eat food.
That's so heartwarming naman kasi feeling ko din naman if I was there in Aklan, I would definitely reach out and I would definitely want to parang volunteer ba and then help you guys. Kasi I'm really soft with causes like this kasi sobrang, how do I say this, parang inherent na sa akin na parang gusto ko talagang tumulong. So later guys, so bibigay ko po sa inyo yung mga contact details nila and then yung mga pwede niyong pag-transfer ng mga bank accounts. Okay guys, so stay tuned na lang kayo mamaya. Alright, Nong, kasi also saw, ito, yung sinasabi niyo nga pong McDonald's, di ba? I'll show the picture. Ayun. Yes. So ayan, Project Kalibo ngayong araw ng April 2. So this one, ito na yung nagpapack kayo ng mga ano.
Yes, yan na yan. Like, for 10 days, we've been doing that. Walang kapaguran. We always go to McDonald's branch and then like we help the McDonald's crew pack our meals for our frontliners.
Oh, I see. Okay. So yung McDonald's crew, so hanggang ngayon po ba, until to this day, yung McDonald's pa rin yung go-to place ninyo for the food?
As of the moment, the partnership has ended already last Friday. Kaya ngayon, we're actually back to our HQ sa bahay namin.
So kayo nagluluto sa bahay?
Sa bahay. So, my mom is actually the one who's cooking the food.
Okay. Oh, shout out naman po sa mama niyo. Thank you so much po dahil nagluluto po kayo para sa mga frontliners natin.
We decided to have the HQ sa bahay because like all the resources are available doon and like just make sure na lahat ng supplies is sufficient because yung schedule namin when it comes to food distribution is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Depending on the number of donations coming in. Pero maganda kasi sa Project Kalibo is that there are so many donors who really wanted to donate in-kind goods. What they do is they have prepared foods. So may mga meals na silang piniprepare, they have intended recipients, and what happens now is we become the bridge of these donors to the frontliners. So we bring their donation as well. Kasi we really do understand the fact that it's really hard to go out, especially with the enhanced community quarantine.
Yeah,
Kaya
that's true.
kaya kami with the in a way pinapayagan naman talaga kaming lumabas because probably humanitarian work naman, and we're really
That's
for Kalibon
I was
So,
supposed to ask about that kasi here in Manila, here in Manila kasi, only one person per household pwede lumabas. Tapos dapat may quarantine pass ka. Ganun.
Tama.
Ganun din dyan.
Yes, ganun din dito. Dapat meron quarantine pass. At the same time, only one person per household is allowed out. Very
Okay.
dito yung implementation ng enhanced community quarantine. Pero
Very kilala na kayo, yung team nyo. So, hinahayaan na kayong, or may special ID ba kayo, or what?
in terms of special ID, wala naman kaming special ID. We also try our best to limit the people who are going out. Like, kaya, as you can see sa mga posts, like, laging nandyan ako sa mga posts dahil ako na yung lumalabas top of the team. And, but it's an effort as well. Pero in terms of going out, we try our best to limit the people going out from the team kasi we don't want to risk our life as well and the safety.
I see. So this one was the very first picture that I've seen. Tapos nakalagay dito, it's a wrap sa loob ng 10 araw ng pagtutulungan. Ang Project Kalibo at McDonald's grant you their McDonald's Kindness Kitchen. Ayun, Kindness Kitchen pala yung pangalan ng project. Mamahagi ng 4,183. That was April 2.
Yes, that was April 2, Shane. And that's for 10 days of partnership with McDonald's Kindness Kitchen. Kaya grabe yung pasasalamat namin sa McDonald's dahil without them, we cannot do it as well. We cannot serve that number of frontliners without their...
I see, oo. Kasi the moment I saw this picture, sabi ko, okay, bakit may picture tong McDonald's na tapos nag-heart-heart pa sila? Kasi di ba usually yung McDonald's, ganun talaga siya. Di ba? Yun yung parang signature post nila, yung heart. Tapos pagtingin ko sa baba, sabi ko, familiar? Tapos parang, sabi ko, ba't familiar to? Tapos, ayun na nga, that very day nang nakita ko siya, chinat kita agad, sabi ko, no, are you with Project Kalibo? And then you were like, yeah, I'm a proponent. Sabi ko, oh my God. Kasi akala ko, di ba, there are like big, how do I say this? Parang big causes or mga big na mga pages like this na mga nagtutulong talaga na usually you wouldn't know who they are. Tapos usually parang how do I say this? It doesn't normally happen na as in kakilala mo din talaga yung the person who is chatting talaga, who is also a proponent for the Project Kalibo or for the page.
So like you were stunned with the fact na.
Yeah, I was stunned actually. So I was wondering also, so how, di ba kasi you say na you're always outside. So paano po yun nangyayari? I mean like when you go home, do you live with someone po ba? Do you still live with your family, your mom, your dad?
Actually, yan din concern ko.
So, do you wash? Or paano yung disinfecting method mo when you get home?
Okay, so right after, once na lumabas talaga ako ng bahay, I automatically make sure that when I go back sa bahay, I isolate myself first. And before I interact with my family, I have to disinfect, I have to wash myself. So, mabuti na lang, yung kwarto ko, it's separate from the main house. Kaya, medyo lucky, parang sabi ko nga, parang it's meant to be to have this room from the main house so that I don't have to go inside the house. And I just have room and then like make sure to wash myself and then be clean, and then that's the time that I have to interact with my family as well.
I see. Okay. So that's good naman na may own protocol ka ng pagde-disinfect mo na before you try to parang interact with your family, 'di ba? Kasi syempre sa coronavirus yung pinaka-helpless po talaga are those people who are, how do I say this, who are of the old, parang mga oldies na or mga super young mga kiddies, 'di ba? Kasi usually yung, how do I say this, yung mga inaatake talaga natin is yung respiratory system mo as well as yung people who are vulnerable, yung mga taong may previous history na about respiratory na mga problems.
Yes. And right after, actually, Shane,
Mm.
there's this particular day with
Mm.
Project Kalibo na parang we were actually scared as well of going out.
Mm.
Like, doon na yung start yata na nagkaroon ng positive case, yung Kalibo.
I see. Oo.
First positive case. And then, yung nangyari sa amin noon is parang, okay, we have to pause for a while and we have to decide ano na yung gagawin natin. Do we
Oo.
have to
So paano yun? Mm.
So, sabi namin, this is not the right time to quit. This is rather the right time to like step up because this is now that
Nai-push pa talaga.
yes, so that's the motivation. And what we did is we try to make sure that when we try to interact with people that binibigyan namin ng pagkain, we observe proper protocol. Social distancing, 1 meter apart, no contact, just drop the donation, let's say, without like having contact with our recipients. Kaya we try to make sure talaga na we observe proper protocols. We wear gloves, plastic gloves as well when we try to distribute.
Plastic gloves.
So,
I see. Okay. So I think we have may mga pa-shoutout daw po dito. Ayun. So ayun, from Trisha Ocampo, pa-shoutout daw po. Hello Trisha Ocampo, welcome. I hope you're enjoying our stream so far. Sa inyo po ba to? Kilala niyo po ba to ng
yes, actually, she's one of the proponents of Project Kalibo as well. She's
Wow, okay. So, ayun. Do we have another one here? From KS Chala Paradina. I'm so proud of you guys. Yes, nakaka-proud naman talaga po, di ba? Yung mga Kalibo natin ang nagtutulong from Project Kalibo. Ayun.
Estela Paradina, she just donated 4,500 pesos for the Adopt a Toda campaign of Project
Adopt a Toda.
Yes, Adopt a Toda. Other campaign.
Later, I want to discuss Adopt a Toda kasi there are some things na parang may mga questions ako regarding that. Pero let's go to that later, okay? So, mayroon din dito from Jay Velasco. Ayun.
Okay. Hello.
Pa-shout out daw, kuya. Kuya, shout out mo daw. Ayun. Ayun din. Pa-shout out din po, MM and Matt. Hello po. Hello, MM. Hello po, Matt.
Manang
And
MM and SB Matt Guzman. Oh, these are our 4 members. Okay, we have Manang MM Guzman and SB Matt Guzman. Ma'am Glenda, Manang Ara, the proponent, Kenneth Biliones, and Kuya Jeremiah Estrada. They are also core members of Project Kalibo.
Oh, ayun guys. So, congrats on Project Kalibo. Sobrang ang daming tulong po. Ayun, may pahabol pa po for Engineer Shaina. Ayun, welcome po. So, shout out po sa inyo.
Yeah, we are 10 in the core group, and as well as to the PK volunteers, the Project Kalibo volunteers, who are really sharing our good news as well, the blessings, yung mga posts. With their help as well, we were able to gather so much donations as well. Kaya shout out sa mga PK volunteers natin sa Project.
Ayun guys, thank you so much for your comments and your messages. So welcome po sa aming videocast. So remind ko lang guys, please like and follow our page, #Philippines or facebook.com/#.com.ph. Also, may YouTube channel din po kami. So that is #online. So that is, sa baba po siya. So that is #online and e-publishing. Ayun. And as well as kung if you guys also want others na mga topics na you want us to discuss or people that you want us to feature, please send us an email at sales@#.com.ph. Ayun, so nandyan lang po siya sa baba na runner. Ayun, sir, Ayun, when I also wanted to talk about yung ano po, yung adopt a toda.
All right.
Ayun, kasi nakita ko kanina on
Campaign
Facebook, I was researching. So it says
Okay.
here, adopt a toda campaign. So can you tell us more about this one?
Sige. Thank you. Yung Adopt a Toda campaign, this actually started 2 days ago.
2 days ago lang.
Days ago lang, or 3 days, I think. Basta,
Hmm.
fresh siya na campaign. And the inspiration behind this Adopt a Toda, it's because when we have the enhanced community quarantine, nung pinasa yung enhanced community quarantine, Shane, grabe yung mga sectors, most especially the tricycle drivers. Because nung pinasa yung enhanced community quarantine, bawal na ang ng pampublikong sasakyan, including the tricycles. Kaya imagine, like we have so many TODA members here, and main transportation natin dito sa Aklan or sa Kalibo specifically are tricycles, di ba? Kaya grabe yung parang awa rin namin sa mga tricycle drivers natin dahil wala silang
Parang wala silang puhunan.
We decided to create a campaign called Adopt a Toda, wherein we look for donors who could actually adopt a particular Toda per barangay. So we have 16 barangays all in all. And every barangay, what we did there, napapansin mo, parang may value per barangay Toda.
Yeah.
What we're aiming there is to look for generous donors who could actually adopt one specific barangay Toda. And when we launched this barangay this Adopt a Toda campaign, we were so overwhelmed with the responses, most especially to our politicians dito sa Kalibo. Shout out na lang din kay SB Mark Vega Quimpo and SB Matt Teren Guzman, because they are the ones who actually started pledging to adopt these barangay Todas. And just imagine, Sir SB Matt Guzman, he pledged for all the 3 packs of noodles sa each Toda member for all the 16 barangays. So,
wow.
Yeah. And then si Sir Mark Vega Quimpo naman, he adopted around 9 to, basically almost all the barangays as well. He pledged certain products and goods na ipamimigay na sa ating mga
sobrang huge.
Yes, malalaki talaga. Like, dito na pumasok sa isip ko na it's possible pala, no, na nagtutulungan yung mga pribadong sektor, yung mga politicians, yung mga public servants. So, I think these people are actually really willing to help, but it's just so hard for the donors to look for a platform, and we are the platform now. And Project Kalibo platform for those people who really wanted to help, but they don't know how. Yun talaga, yung Project Kalibo.
I see. Okay. So, here, wala pang 24 hours. Yun nga, yung sinabi mo kanina, di ba, Nong? Wala pang 24 hours after namin ilunsad ng Adopt a Toda campaign, 13 Todas nang na-adopt. Ayun.
And we are so really happy. And it's not just that, Shane. Hindi lang siya exclusive for the politicians who are adopting. When they saw the posters, a lot of Aklanons as well were from abroad.
From abroad?
Yes, from abroad. And then sabi nila, what is this Adopt a Toda? Can we adopt Toda? And then, how much is it? 20,000? Okay, I'll be sending 20,000 right away. So,
just like that.
And
so,
then, like,
nakaka-overwhelmed.
When we receive the money, we parang wala na kaming pinapalampas. And the money, we buy the goods now and we always distribute it as soon as possible sa mga adopted products natin. Kaya yes, there are 13 adopted. There are almost 15 adopted. As of the moment, there are 15 todas that have been adopted. And as of the moment, we have already served 416 TODA members. And next week, we will be serving 434 TODA members in Kalibo alone.
Wow.
Kalibo
okay,
lang.
that's huge. As well as it's na, I don't know if nakita niyo po kanina while you were still fixing kung ano mang pwede natin ma-fix doon kanina sa technical difficulty natin. I also saw na naglalagay talaga kayo ng breakdowns for kung ano po yung binili niyo with the money, like may nakalagay kung how much kilos of poultry, bulamlang, rice. kaya nga I said earlier, kasi I think it's one of the things that is missing from mga local governments ngayon. Kasi di ba, people are clamoring to see na saan napupunta yung mga relief goods, saan napupunta yung pera ng bayan, di ba? Kasi this is actually one of the things na parang how do I say this, nakakakalma ba ng anxiety, and as well as nakaka-encourage more na mag-donate or magbigay kasi alam namin kung saan napupunta yung pera namin. So it was a really good job for Project Kalibo.
Yes, and our goal talaga, Shane, dito sa ating Project Kalibo is we make everything transparent. It's not, hindi kasi sa joke eh. Hindi joke yung fundraising. And when we do fundraising, the trust and confidence that are being given to us by the donors should actually be reflecting.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
That's
always
true.
post the pictures. We always thank the sponsors. We always thank our donors because in this way, they get to have an assurance money really actually went to good things.
As well as this one, this poster here. If you could see yung sa Adopt a Toda campaign ng hashtag Project Kalibo, hindi lang ang mga TODA members ang magkaka-benefit sa project na ito, pati na rin ang ating mga local vegetable and chicken vendors sa Kalibo. So I think it's really true na that you guys are already hitting two birds with one stone. Kasi di ba, one of the things din kasi with this enhanced community quarantine, di ba, kasi since parang everyone is at home and then probably just once a week lang sila bumibili, talagang naaapektuhan din talaga yung mga local vendors natin, di ba?
Tama. And that's one of the reasons why we also created the Adopt a Toda campaign. And we decided we won't be accepting like in-kind donations for vegetables and for poultry. Because we really and then for the rice we have a specific brand which is the well rice. In first raw materials, including vegetable. In this way, we could help in terms of their livelihood. And yun nga, hitting two birds with one stone. Na aside sa tinutulungan nating mga TODA members, nakakatulong sa ating mga local vegetable farmers and poultry na vendors.
Also here, yung may mga posts din po. Kaya actually, this was 2 days ago lang. So, ito yung nasabi niyo po kanina, di ba, nung Marlou, yung si SB Mark Vega Kim po, ayun, sumama po talaga siya sa inyo sa pagmamahagi ng mga relief packs.
Yes, and that's one of the privileges of the donors or the adopters that actually join us when it comes to like giving or distributing our relief packs, because in this way makikita talaga ng nag-adopt na ginagawa talaga namin yung Adopt a Toda campaign. Kasi syempre laking pera yung inambag nila just for us to buy the raw materials, and it's really nice for them to see it in actual, and we're happy as SB Mark Kimpo is present all the time, especially sa pag-distribute namin sa mga adopted TODAs niya.
Usually po ba sa mga yung per TODA community or TODA members, ilan po ba usually yung mga TODA member na naibibigyan natin for example location po, like for example from Bacau, parang mga ganun. Ilan usually yun? It varies?
Nagdadepend kasi siya sa laki ng sa laki ng TODA. So there are na 20 lang, 38. Meron ding mga malalaki, for example, yung sa New Buswang and sa Old Buswang, tig 100, 20.
I see.
We are challenged with poblasyon. The main barangay is 800 TODA members. So that's like, and we decided to divide our poblasyon TODA into 25 clusters so that there would be willing donors. Actually, yung kaya pa. Like, for example, like sa 33 TODA members, that cost around 19,000. You could adopt them already, or you could provide them the following essentials at this particular cost. So we don't want to give to our donors na napakalaki. Okay, I'm a poblasyon TODA, 8 TODA members, and then they'll be shouldering all. So we don't want that. Kaya we created this strategy na ika-cluster na lang namin yung mga malalaki barangay TODAs. And it's only poblasyon that we have clustered, because there are TODAs as well that are 100 in terms of members, and there are so many donors who are actually willing to adopt these 100 member TODA.
I see. Okay. Ganun pala yung yung adopt na todo na campaign ninyo. But anyway po, ang dami po ka talaga nagpapa-shoutout po sa inyo nung Marlou. Ito po pasahin po natin. So again from Jay Velasco, si Jack and John Albert. Hello po.
So, si Jack and si Nong John Albert, mga volunteers din po namin yan sa Project Kalibo.
Volunteers ninyo. Ayun. From Mistal Ombrog.
Yeah,
Pa-shoutout sa staff ng Salido Store.
yes, that's our HQ.
Sa HQ niyo po. Hello po yung mga staff po dyan. Salamat po. Ayun. PK volunteers, out online soldiers. Ano yung out online soldiers?
Like, basically, there are PK volunteers actually that are really willing to go out. Shout pala siguro kay I forgot the other, so I don't want to like name names na lang.
Shoutout na lang po sa inyong lahat. Yun na po.
Salamat po sa lahat ng mga willing talaga lumabas ng bahay nila to help us in okay, I remember the name now. So
Sige.
Sir Paul, he's our volunteer. Hindi namin siya, okay, he just saw the post of Project Kalibo, and then like he decided to really help. He has a tricycle that he is willing to let us
Borrow para makapag-travel kayo.
We also have Sir Keith and Ma'am Tonette. Sila po talaga yung active volunteers natin na they are really willing to go out just to help the Project Kalibo team in bringing our service to our Kalibonon frontliners. So shout out po talaga sa kanila.
Hello po, shout out po sa inyo. Ayun, so meron din po dito for Botia Thieves Villarreal. Shout out po. Titas of Kalibo, pa-shout out. Sino po yung mga titas of Kalibo?
Sino ba yan? Like all the titas. Okay.
Mimi. And Tisho and Paz. Ayun, shout out po. Hello po. Thank you for watching. Titas of Kalibo. Ayun. Mimi, Tal, Ombrog, tsaka si Jack. As well as Kiwanis International Club. Ayun, Sir Dan Slim.
Yes, the Kiwanis International Club of Kalibo actually helped us or adopt a toda. So every toda member received actually the mana pack rice. Bali, yun yung parang yung mana pack rice, yun yung parang galing sa World Health Organization na binibigay for the feeding program. Pero right now, it's impossible for us to conduct feeding programs. Kaya we gave the mana pack for every TODA members that they could cook as well sa bahay nila. So that's an additional good aside sa manok, aside sa bulanglang or kulay at and sa bigas pala, and then sa 3 packs of noodles. So kudos to Kiwanis International Club of Kalibo for helping us add some goods as well to our TODA members. So shout out din kay Sir Dan Slim, who is the president of Kiwanis International Club of Kalibo.
Ayun, shout out po. Ayun, from Mommy Fee. Avid po natin itong nanonood po araw-araw. Thank you guys for doing these activities. Good job guys, and God bless you all. Ayun. As well as from Mr. Kenneth Ian Baliones. Pa-shoutout kay Marco.
Hello, Marco.
Hello, Marco.
I miss Marco already.
Who's Marco?
It's a dog.
It's a dog. Siyempre naman, lahat tayo may gusto sa dog. So, hello, Marco. Sana good boy ka dyan.
Yes, Marco. Boy.
Ayun. Okay. Tapos, also, you guys, hindi lang food drives, hindi lang Adopt a Toda, you guys also create parang, mga PPEs, yung, mga suits ba? Mga hazmat suits?
Yes, hazmats particularly. And we are really happy, Shane, that through the efforts of Project Kalibo, we were able to discover materials that are locally available in Aklan that we convert to hazmats for our medical frontliners in Kalibo.
Ayun. So this particular one, it says, ngayong araw ay naaprubahan ng prototype suit na ginawa ng Project Kalibo. So you guys made your own prototype suit? Sino po yung nagtatahi nun?
Okay, so bali yung story behind that, Shane, kasi kami, syempre, we try to calculate our risk. And we don't want out so much money for something that really give us a lot of fruits, let's say. We don't want to take the risk na gumawa ng mga PPE suits made of materials that are not verified by the doctors if it's okay to be made as PPEs. Kaya yung ginawa namin, I tried to contact all our local textile shop owners nandito sa Aklan.
Mm-mm.
I tried to ask them, ma'am, meron po ba kayong mga available waterproof or water repellent na mga cloth?
Ganun.
Marami actually nag-decline, nag-reject kasi wala daw sila. But there's this one particular store na tumulong talaga, and that's our trophy maker and textile shop. So sila po yung nag-provide ng sample sa amin ng tela na binili rin namin, and then before actually creating the prototype, I went to the doctor in Dr. Rafael Estamboco Memorial Hospital. I let him check the tela, the cloth, if it's possible. And then, okay naman ang tela. But of course, for me not to be complacent, I decided to look for mananahi, a local mananahi dito sa Kalibo din. And I am happy to meet si Ma'am Sifrelem of the CGS Tailoring na sila talaga offer na pwede kaming magtahi ng hazmat suits. And then another thing is we followed the prototype or the pattern that was published sa page ni Lenny Robredo, our vice president. And we followed that, and then after a day, we created the prototype already. And then for 2 days, inspection of our doctors in Dr. Rafael Estamboco Memorial Hospital, they have given us now the answer that yes, this is possible, or this has a potential to become our PPE suit or hazmat for the frontline service people in the hospital. Kaya we are so happy that the prototype was approved, and then when the prototype was approved, we shelled out around 100,000 already just to purchase all the materials para ipagawa ng 108 sets of hazmat suits. And that came from the donation of the people towards Project Kalibo.
Wow, definitely. It's so good. I didn't know like yung sa Office of the Vice President, naglalabas din pala sila ng guidelines on how to properly create a hazmat suit.
Yes, and we really followed it because I followed the Vice President's initiative. We're actually inspired as well with the efforts of the Office of the Vice President, with what they do in their respective LGUs and their respective jurisdiction. And we are really, really happy na nasusunod din namin yung mga ginagawa nila. And through that particular pattern that was uploaded on VP Lenny's Facebook page, we followed it, and okay kasi siya because it has an approval coming from an international school that it could be a pattern. And it was made by a renowned designer in the Philippines. So we followed it. We tried to follow it, and we said Lenny Robredo actually said naman sa post niya na it's possible to be copied by others.
I see. So here may nilalagay din pa pala kayong mga 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 little stickers or little notes whenever you give parang food or probably mga donations for the adapatoda or sa mga frontliners natin. Ayun, so when I becomes we, illness becomes wellness. Ayun, we heal as one. Totoo po yan.
Yes. Actually, that particular quotation, Shane, our quotation from Project Kalibo was, you've been serving us. Now it's our time
to serve you.
So that was the main tagline for Project Kalibo. But the reason why we have that particular quote is because we are now serving as well our COVID-19 positive patients. We are not just simply focusing on our frontliners, but we also our patients. We also give food as well, especially to the German national who was confined here. The relatives, the immediate relatives or family of the German national, they asked for our help para madala yung mga goods nila doon sa hospital. So this is not just exclusive for our frontliners, but we also have to help our patients who are positive with COVID-19.
I see. So, Project Kalibo definitely is not only for our frontliners, not only for the patients, as well as yung mga taong naaapektuhan, especially for those people, yung mga tricycle drivers nga natin, di ba? Here ngayon, may nakalagay, may mga Bible verse pa.
Yes. It's our way of like motivating then our TODA members. They're not alone. We are here with them.
Totoo. These ones are for Toda, right? Yung this picture.
Mga distribution na yan, Shane. Yung mga distribution na namin.
I see. So for those people who do not know, yung mga tricycle po doon sa Aklan, it's really big. So siguro it can fit how many nga nung including the driver. So pwede dalawa on the motor.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 can fit on a tricycle.
Kaya here in Manila, I think people would think that's absurd. Kasi I keep on telling them na, ba't ang liit-liit naman ng mga tricycle dito? Kasi doon sa Aklan, ang dami namin pwedeng makaupo.
Yes, tama. Elementary na.
Kahit yung mga chikiting, di ba? Pwede may maliit pang seat dyan sa harap.
3 sa harap, may 4 sa likod, then 2.
Totoo. Ayun. So sila yung mga TODA partners. Ay, sorry po.
Mga TODA members natin yan sila. Sila po yung members natin. We've been coordinating with the TODA presidents and the barangay captains in providing us the list. We don't want to miss out one TODA member. Baka hindi namin mabigyan. So, and made sure talaga, Shane, na sa Project Kalibo, kami talaga yung nagdadala. We don't want to depend on a particular institution to give our goods. We are already giving it personally to the recipients para ma-make sure talaga na nare-receive ng mga recipients ang dapat nilang ma-receive.
At least, diba? This one is for our frontliners.
Yeah, we actually donated that's 8,000 worth of sanitary stuff for our frontliners in Dr. Rafael S. Tumbocon Memorial Hospital. And that's a donation. That's a monetary donation of our teaching staff from Kalibo Elementary School. So nag-donate sila ng pesos and we bought it, lahat ng mga tissues, ng alcohol, disinfectants, name it all, para mabigyan ng supplies yung ating frontliners doon sa hospital.
Ito yung sinasabi nyo nung, di ba? Yung sa mga pharmacy. Kasi since frontliners din sila.
Yes, they're frontliners as well. Because anybody who is actually working in this particular situation, we consider them as frontliners. Kaya wala talaga, lahat we consider frontliners basta you're working amidst the COVID-19 outbreak.
Lahat po ba ng mga pharmacy natin naglalagay na ng parang plastic cover?
Almost all, lahat talaga. Actually, it's a good measure din para ma-avoid talaga yung contact. Everybody's wearing masks. Kaya we try our best to keep safe, especially when we're.
This one is, ayun, yung sa likod po ba? Yung mga wellness rice?
Bali, yan po yung mga packers natin sa LGU of Kalibo, sa MSWD. We consider them as well frontliners because without them, we cannot receive our relief goods sa mga bahay natin. Kaya we are also giving them snacks as well and food.
Ayun, may pa-shout out. McDonald's Kalibo, ayun. As well as Verde Grande, Bread and Butter, Honor and Silap, our own little ways po.
Yes, they are our donors. And also, I want to give thanks as well to Miss Irene De La Cruz and Don De La Cruz of Bread and Butter and Blue Star Bistro. Actually, yesterday, they pledged 200 milk teas for our frontliners. And through us, naghihingi sila ng tulong in terms of distributing our 200 milk teas. So, kahapon we already... Milk tea.
Yeah, milk tea is life. Kahit dito na naman sa Manila, milk tea is life. Kaya, I think, alam mo, maiba lang. Around the social media, kahit kami dito. As in, like, there was a time talaga na as in, guys, kailangan ko na ng milk tea sa sistema ko. Kaya nakakatawa lang na may nagbibigay ng milk tea.
Kaya, parang pati siya refreshing kasi malamig pa. Receive it. When the doctors are actually giving their food or like the donation, we automatically send it out to the recipients because we don't want it to stay sa bahay or sa headquarters. Just distribute it right away.
Ang dami po pala talagang tumutulong sa inyo, Nong, no?
Yes po, parang ginawa na rin po kaming platform din nila. Kasi ito, mga willing tong mga taong tumulong, pero nahihirapan kung paano tumulong. Kaya
Mm-mm.
through Kalibo is mas napapadali yung pagtulong nila.
Ayun. This one ata is Sir Kenneth De Leones with the, parang may mga military din po ba doon pala sa Aklan?
Meron, especially sa mga borders natin, Shane. Our border when it comes to like entering and exiting of our vehicles. Kaya may mga military tayo dyan, mix yan. Meron tayong military, meron tayong mga RHU sa Rural Health Unit person, who are temperatures. And then meron, what's beautiful with the LGU of Kalibo, just a shout out for LGU of Kalibo, is we have we really placed this big para siyang tunnel na meron
Yeah.
disinfectant na pinisprayan yung sasakyan. So parang it's an effort as well done by other provinces, and
So
we've
parang
done it.
sanitation tent. Parang tent for the vehicles.
Para siyang tent, in a way, para siyang tent na merong na sinasabuyan ka ng disinfection. So parang talaga yung mga pumapasok na sasakyan.
I see. Ayun, ito po yung mga crew natin sa McDo na nagtutulong pa sa inyo.
Yes. Mga volunteers din yan. Mga volunteers din yan.
Volunteers. Ayun, volunteers po. As well as, ito na po ba yung mga, yung mga, ito na po ba yung ginawa yung mga hazmat na ginadonate or mga raincoat?
So we started actually, Shane, with tapping our business sectors, especially those who are at the dry goods and dry goods natin. We actually tapped them because wala pa talaga, hindi pa namin that time na-discover yung materials for the PPE suit. So we opted to turn all the raincoats available in Kalibo.
At least, ano siya na waterproof.
Waterproof din siya, and this is alternative for the real PPE. So we decided to tap our business owners, especially those in the dry goods, and we really happy they donated. We did not buy the raincoats, but rather they donated it freely. Like they donated everything, like yung mga stocks nila ng raincoats. So shout out din,
Donate lang.
sa KA Shopping Center for donating all the raincoats. Like lahat ng available raincoats sa bodega nila, they gave it to Project Kalibo, and we are actually giving it out to all hospitals in Kalibo. Hindi lang siya sa provincial hospital, but as well as to other hospitals here in Kalibo. And shout out as well to Unitop General Merchandise for giving us 20 raincoats, poncho-style raincoats. These are being used as well by our frontliners in the provincial hospital, and as well as to Lynn's Dry Goods Center for giving us 120 sets of raincoats as improvised people. So all in all, around mga 300 na siguro yung napamigay alternative PPEs, but now we are happy to create our real hazmat suits that are one all in all, and we already gave out around 30 PPEs more, and on Monday, since it's a Holy Week, we will be giving it away to the recipients, especially to our COVID-19 ward nurses and doctors.
Totoo. Ayun, another shout out po from Ma'am Tisha Ocampo. Shout out kay Mayor Emerson S. La Chica. Hello po, Mayor. Nanonood po ba si Mayor?
Sana.
Sana. Hello po. This one also from Salido Poultry Supply. Sa inyo po ba yun? Salido?
Actually, uncle, from my uncle, si Uncle Deloy, si Sir Jimmy Salido, for donating water, bottled water for our sa ating mga frontliners. As a fact, they also donated water. Then the Miss Debbie Lau, Debbie Lau Kimpo, she donated as well 5 cases of bottled water for our frontliners. Kaya in a way, Shane, medyo na yung gastos namin sa Project Kalibo, because instead of like 10 pesos, 9 to 10 pesos for the water, we have these generous donors who are really willing to give us in kind. Kaya napakalaking talaga. And what happens now to the money na instead na doon sana mapupunta, sa mga water is napupunta na lang siya sa iba. And also, shout out to Pure Foods. Pure Foods ng plan. Corned beef, ham,
They give
lahat. And
donations there.
yeah, so they've chosen as well Project Kalibo to be the recipient of their products. And what we do with the products is we cook it and then we give it to our border personnel in the different barangays. And
I
especially
see.
to our disinfection team because they are frontliners as well. Yung mga disinfection team natin na every night, they try their best to disinfect the whole streets of Kalibo.
Kalibo.
Kada gabi, kami, we always provide them hot meals para may energy sila when it comes to disinfecting the streets of Kalibo.
I see. This is actually something parang new knowledge to me. Kasi I don't know, kasi yung mga, how do I say this? Kapag may mga news about Aklan or Kalibo, parang hindi usually nakakarating on my wall or on my feed. Tapos, I guess it's parang nakaka-relief na ganyan pala yung mga nangyayari in Kalibo, no? That there are sanitation tents for vehicles. Every night sila nagsasanitize ng roads. Tapos may mga projects like you guys na namimigay at na nagtutulong din talaga sa mga frontliners as well as sa mga yung mga naapektuhan like our tricycle drivers nga.
Actually, the beauty of Kalibo now is that there is this great partnership between the private sector and the government. We are actually recognized by our LGU, not to the point of like being recognized as the official movement, but we are recognized with our efforts in helping our frontliners. Ito kasi yun. Our government needs us. The government cannot really, let's say, cater to all the needs of the different sectors. And through Project Kalibo, we have helped minimize the burden of our LGU by us being focused on the frontliners, and our LGU is now more focused on the constituents. Kaya dito sa Kalibo, nagtutulong-tulungan talaga yung private sector at yung government natin, and it's really heartwarming because masaya lang kasi nagtutulong-tulungan kami, and yun nga, parang focus kami sa frontliners, si LGU focus naman siya sa mga tao niya. And yes, we are doing our best here to make Kalibo safe. And there are some issues lang talaga na, yun nga, marami nang lumalabas ng bahay nila. Nagiging kampante because we don't have new cases now sa Western Visayas. But it's not a reason for us to be complacent. But it's siguro I'll just make this as an opportunity to make as let's say an advice siguro sa mga tao sa Kalibo. We are doing our best, especially our LGU, us, the private sector, in combating the threats of COVID-19. We provide services as well to our frontliners. The LGU is doing its best para maprotektahan yung tao. So tayong mismo mga nasa atin na sana na we have to be disciplined enough na wag na tayong lumabas ng bahay if it's not really important. And we have to proper protocols. Kasi if we cannot help ourselves, how can we parang ma-assure na magagawa talaga effectively ng government yung serbisyo niya.
Oo, totoo. Kasi we all have to, kung if you watched the live stream namin kagabi, sabi nga ni Sir Mark, 'di ba, na people should also support the government. Kasi it's a two-way thing, di ba? Kaya kung anong mga protocol na ginagawa ng government, we should also parang sumunod tayo. Kasi hindi naman sila mag-implement ng any protocol na if it's not for the common good, di ba?
Tama. And that's how good governance work. That the people, government, private sector are helping each other to create change.
Totoo. So, nung maiba man, since di ba it's Holy Week and we're all stuck at home, so ano yung pinagkaiba dyan? I mean, how are people coping with it na hindi sila makakalabas because of Holy Week? Or may mass pa rin ba? As in like physical mass dyan?
Okay, I'm not sure when it comes to physical mass, pero kasi yung cable, if may cable yung TV nyo, nagla-live stream kasi yung Kalibo cable ng mass na. Other cable as well, cable TV cable na network, so they also provide streams. Pero nagmamass pa rin. I think earlier we have the procession, pero it's a modified procession na
Anong
yung pari,
modified?
para siyang yung pari na yung lumilibot,
Hmm.
naglilibot.
Tapos
And
yung
then
nagbablast ng mga household, gano'n?
he's carrying this cross and to
Mm.
signify a start, it's a holy week. So parang grabe yung changes, grabe talaga yung effects ng COVID-19. And in a
Totoo.
way, sabi ko nga, what will happen after we lift the enhanced community quarantine? What will people do? What's the first thing that they have to do?
Yun
So
nga eh.
parang masaya siya, really relieving siya, but it's still unknown. What are you going to do after the enhanced community quarantine?
Totoo. So, by the way, kasi since Project Kalibo is definitely for yung mga frontliners natin or creating projects for those people na, ayun, affected by COVID-19, what will happen to Project Kalibo after COVID-19?
Yeah, since Project Kalibo, this is actually a special project intended for COVID-19.
Mm.
And what will happen? Probably the group is still there. The group behind Project Kalibo is still there, but we'll probably have a new advocacy that will, ano ba? But Project Kalibo, since Kalibo is for Kapit Bisig para sa mga frontliners ng Kalibo, then we hope that by the end of this COVID-19 outbreak, we are still intact. We are still
Mm.
with
Nag-practice
having
pa ng bayanihan. Oo.
and the ultimate goal of Project Kalibo is to inspire or to create spark to other Kalibonhons and to other Aklanans as well that they could
Mm.
start the movement to help their frontliners. And we are really happy, Shane, here in Aklan that there are so many groups as well, like the youth sector, who are
Yeah.
actually doing their own movements as well. Like Adopt a Family campaign. This is from a different group. We
Mm.
also have we have the tree relief fund. So like giving tree relief fund. So these are some of
All from
the
Aklan. All of these that you've mentioned are from Aklan.
lang yan, ah. And we also have the Bulig Aklan, Bubuligan Aklan. So many organizations are popping. And I'm happy why because they aid the efforts of the government in providing
Yeah.
the essential for constituents. Pero kami
Totoo.
dito sa Pilipinas, we are stick with our mission, which is for frontliners. Kaya our objective, our programs and projects and activities are intended for our frontliners dito sa province, sa Kalibo specifically.
Mm. So hopefully kahit anumang hopefully kahit matapos mo tong COVID-19, I hope Project Kalibo would also keep on continuing yung its philanthropism, its volunteerism, 'di ba? Kasi it's what the world needs right now, 'di ba? Kasi there are a lot of things that are popping out, like not only this pandemic, also for example yung mga environmental concerns, 'di ba? So definitely these kinds of causes or these kinds of groups are big help, especially din dyan sa Kalibo. Ayun.
Yes.
So we will flash post the screen yung on how you guys can also help donate or kung saan po kayo pwedeng mag-donate as well as kung ayun nga po they're also accepting mga goods or in kind. So please kung if you guys can donate or sponsor ito please do. Ayun. So let us okay. Alright, so dali lang po. Ayun. So anyway, I was wondering as well, how different is the Holy Week there? How are you going to spend your Holy Week there? I mean, we're all inside.
Actually, dito sa amin, parang I haven't realized that it's already Holy Week because we are really focused on helping our frontliners. Parang nakakalimutan na natin yung mga dates dito sa siguro it's because we're busy. But right now, we'll be taking a break since Good Friday, Black Saturday. Normal pa rin. It's not the typical Holy Week for the past years that we go out, di ba? That we spend vacations, beaches, di ba? But it's really good naman to stay at home. This is the right time to reconnect, di ba? And have the chance to stay at home, have quality time with your family members. And actually by Sunday, Easter Sunday, Shane, we'll be back working again. Project Kalibo is gonna
Again,
work.
already on Easter Sunday.
Naka-schedule na yan. May schedule na kami actually for Adopt a Toda campaign. So we'll be going to Andagaw, Barangay Andagaw, to provide our relief packs to our Toda members.
So what else can the Kalibonhons expect from Project Kalibo? May mga future projects na po ba kayong inaay?
As of the moment, Adopt a Toda, we try to focus there first because marami pa ring mga Toda members ang hindi pa po na-adopt. Kaya we are trying our best to look for potential donors. Speaking of the donors, it's not just exclusive for politicians, but there are so many private donors who actually donated money. So we have Miss Janet de la Cruz, who actually pledged to adopt one poblacion Toda, and Mr. J. who's my best friend, he donated 20,000 as well, almost 24,000 to adopt Andagaw, Barangay Andagaw, because he's Andagaw. Kaya po, napakasaya namin to see so many Kalibonhons who are actually victims as well of this outbreak. Like, all of us are affected by the COVID-19 outbreak, but still they have the heart. And yun yung amazing sa mga Filipinos Parang no matter how hard life is, we always find the silver lining, as sinasabi ni Catriona. We still find ways to help. Kaya napakasaya. It's the right time to be proud to become a Filipino. Kaya the COVID-19 outbreak, despite the threats it brings to us, we are still there helping each other.
Totoo. That's really something very needed right now. So, ayun, last two na shoutouts po. Shoutout daw po sa Lynn's Dry Goods Store. Ayun, I think it's for yung mga raincoats po, di ba?
Lynn's Dry Goods for providing us 120 sets of raincoats. And yes, so for the donation, we have accredited accounts for online donation. We have a PI account from Miss Maranata Carbas and Pay Maya. Send your donation. This website bit.ly/Project Kalibo online donation and fill out the online form para po mas makita natin yung donation natin, and we will be thanking you individually sa ating Project Kalibo Facebook page. Also, for Sir Philip Yaro, one SB member as well of Kalibo, for donating 1.5 sack of rice for Project Kalibo para sa Toda natin. Sir Angelo Kimpo, the president of Northwestern Visayan Colleges, and the Kalibo Save the Mangroves Association, they have donated cash to donate it for our Toda in New Buswang. That's one barangay here. Napakarami talagang tumutulong sa Project Kalibo, and we are so happy and overwhelmed that they made us their platform in spreading kindness to our.
Totoo. So, Nong, do you have any message for our viewers? Any message po sa mga gusto pong mag-donate or kahit sa mga Kalibonhons?
Yes. For those who have supported the journey of Project Kalibo, we really, really thank you for supporting us. Without your support, this won't be possible actually. Kami gumagalaw para sa inyo, but it would be difficult for us to move if donations don't keep coming. Kaya sa mga donors natin, napakalaki talaga yung pasasalamat namin sa kanila. And now to those who wish to donate sa Project Kalibo, this is still a long way to go. We have extended our enhanced community quarantine until April 30. The battle is not yet over for our frontliners. And it's not they've been serving us, and now it's our time to serve them. So the only way in order for us to serve them is to help as well Project Kalibo generate some donations for these frontliners. Tulungan natin sila. So yes, it's flash on the screen. for online donation. We try our best to have the online donation so that we have less contact with the people. Pero if it's not possible, if you don't have the online donation, you can still send your money through remittance centers. You can use the details as well of Maranatha Vargas and the cell phone number attached as well to in the screen. Pwede
Okay,
yan.
so pwede din palang Palawan, LBC, or Cebuana for yung kay Miss Maranatha Vargas.
Pwede naman din. Pwede naman. Or if you're from Kalibo, since we are always roaming around the streets of Kalibo, we are distributing our meals and our donations. So you can actually book a schedule, mag-meet up for me to get a monetary donation. I can do that as well. And yes, any way, any form of help will be pwede talaga. So if you want to volunteer, you can really volunteer if you're really willing to go out of your house and help us.
Ayun. So guys, if ever na hindi possible yung paggamit ng BPI, PayMaya, or GCash, pwede po pa rin kayo mag-donate using LBC, Cebuana, or Palawan. As well as, kung may mga questions kayo or may mga concerns kayo for Project Kalibo, you can just drop them a line dun sa Facebook page pa talaga nila. Tama, di ba, Kuya Marlo?
Yes, Facebook page.
Alright. Ayun guys, so Nong Marlo, thank you so much for guesting for tonight. At sobrang dami kong nalaman about kung paano hinahandle ng mga tao ng government yung COVID-19 dyan sa Kalibot. And then hopefully if after ng this pandemic, hopefully I can go back to Aklan, and then hopefully I can meet you again in person. Ayun.
Guilty tayo.
Guilty tayo, tama ito. So thank you so much. Thank you for the whole Project Kalibo po sa malaking tulong niyo po sa mga Kalibonhons, mga taga-Aklan. So thank you so much po talaga. Taos puso po kami nagpapasalamat even if I'm not in Kalibo right now. So thank you so much din po talaga. So ayun guys, for those who want to sponsor, to donate, andyan lang po yung mga accounts nila, alright? And then we'll keep this up until the end of the video just in case para maabutan po ninyo. Ayun. So thank you again, Nong Marlou.
Thank you, Shane.
Ayun. Thank you, Nong. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye po. Ayun. Okay, guys. So it's been very enlightening kung ano nangyayari there in Kalibo. So meron pala talaga silang mga sanitation tents. May nagsasanitize din sila ng streets. And as well as there are a lot of causes din pala na nagfo-forward dyan sa Kalibo. So I'm very proud of how Kalibo and definitely the whole Aklan is handling this COVID-19 pandemic, diba? So I think most of this, yung mga ginagawa nila can also be adopted by different LGUs as well as here, kung kahit here in Manila, di ba? Kasi it's very inspiring and as well as it's a really good move. So again, guys, so for those who also want to donate for Project Kalibo, mag-adopt na toda sila, or sa mga mag-donate ng mga in-kind, for example, for alcohol or yung mga sanitation materials nila, so please do, okay? So thank you guys. So please stay inside the house and then keep yourself safe and healthy, and I really wish you a good Easter. So bye-bye po.